Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. It's an Iranian-American film for 2014, hailed as the first Iranian vampire western of all time. The movie is set in Bat City, a fictional town plagued with drugs, addiction, prostitution, and violence, along with a vampire. The unnamed vampire, whom we'll refer to as the girl throughout this essay, roams in the city in search of prey to feed on, unaware that she will become the connecting device and often the liberator of the lives of the other characters presented on the screen. In this essay, we'll particularly discuss the scene of the encounter between Arash, a boy victimized by the city he lives on due to his addict father and the son's job, and the vampire girl. Throughout the film, these two characters are depicted as reflections of each other, as both feel trapped in the city and desperately seek a connection to distance themselves from the lands they inhabit. We'll refer to this scene as Death. As the song that is part of the movie's soundtrack and plays throughout the scene is Death by the rock band White Lies. Moments before their encounter, Arash attends a Halloween party dressed as a vampire to forget about his troubles, indulging in drugs during the party, which causes him to lose touch with reality and experience hallucinations. At the party, his friends kick him out due to his erratic behavior, leaving him to walk alone on the street at night, while, coincidentally, the vampire girl is walking down the same street. They lock eyes, creating an ironic scene, as the vampire comes face to face with a custom of her own kind, with Arash being the one in danger in the presence of the girl but remaining oblivious to his situation. The girl decides to take him to her room, and Arash is dragged through the streets of Bat City barely conscious until they reach the girl's lair, a room with a record player and walls adorned with punk rock posters. Arash lies down on the girl's bed while she removes her characteristic black chador and puts on the song Death on the record player. The black chador always makes seem the girl like a shadow roaming through the streets, but now that she has taken it off, she seems like a person. She seems human. At that moment, the song takes center stage in the soundtrack, transitioning from a wide shot to a close-up of the girl's profile as she faces away from Arash, who slowly approaches her. The encounter they have at this moment is patient, yet urgent, with the reflections from the disco ball causing the backroom to be in constant motion, and their slow movements filling the scene with tension, while we hear in the background, "Fear is gonna hold on me." Making this line equally attributable to both characters, as both have shown urgency in establishing a connection, but they have also shielded away from it. The audience knows that the girl vacillates between massacre and passion with every second she feels Arash nearby, wondering whether to let him in or to kill him instantly, as she has done with other characters before. The scene ends up being ironically beautiful, as the girl exposes her neck, with her back to Arash, as if she wants or waits for him to bite her to become a victim of a sort of reverse vampire and become human again. Arash, on the other hand, upon seeing the girl turn to face him, lifts his head as if he knows the nature of the girl and has accepted what this encounter holds in store for him. But for a moment later, after tension and silence, the girl leans on his chest, and Arash returns the gesture, sharing their vulnerability, finally accepting each other in an extremely intimate, tense, and moving scene, with the song lyrics playing at full volume. That's why everything's gotta be love or death. This scene mostly employs a single close-up shot, an expressive shot type to focus attention on the character's facial expressions and gestures. These close-up shots capture the intensity of the gazes and emotional reactions, generating a profound impact on the viewer. Through these expressive close-up shots, the tension, fear, and indecision characteristic of this scene are conveyed. The fact that it cuts from the wide shot that presents the space where the action will take place to the close-up shot of the girl and lets it run for almost 4 minutes gets the viewer in a totally immersive experience. The camera, mostly static, with a slight tilt-up and tilt-down movements, allows us to clearly see what happens on the characters' faces, without being distracted by other unnecessary elements, as the total attention is focused on the next action of the couple on the screen. The lighting is used intentionally to highlight the specific elements, such as the characters' faces and the details of the set, providing a greater visual depth to the scene. This use of lighting contributes to the creation of a unique and evocative aesthetic in the scene. The instrumentation of death is equally evocative, with swirling synths, atmospheric guitars, and driving drums creating a sense of tension and urgency that mirrors the emotional intensity of the scene. The song builds to a powerful crescendo, reaching the climax just as the girl and Rush share the moment of connection amidst the darkness and the night. In this way, Death by the White Lies serves as the perfect sonic counterpart to the visual imagery of the scene, enhancing the film's emotional depth and immersing viewers in the hauntingly beautiful world of A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. Through its evocative lyrics, haunting melody, and atmospheric instrumentation, the song elevates the scene to a new level of intensity, leaving a lasting impact on the audience long after the credits roll. In conclusion, this scene in A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night is a testament to the power of cinema to explore the complexities of the characters without a single shared word. Through its rich symbolism, evocative cinematography, and profound exploration of themes, this scene invites the viewers to contemplate the nature of mortality, desire, and vulnerability in a world consumed by darkness.